Okay, feet hip distance. Perfect, toes facing forward. And then we're just gonna reach our arms long and kind of hinge and stretch the back of our legs and our spine like that. So just kind of push your hips back over your heels and reach and stretch. Good, and then stand tall again. We're gonna do that a couple times. Is everyone feeling the stretch down your hamstrings? Good, okay, keep going. Good, and come back up. Let's go one more time here. Reach, stretch, pushing those heels into the ground. Good, and coming back up. All right, let's take hands behind our head. We're gonna just twist and rotate to the right. If you went left, it's fine, don't worry, we'll go that way next. And then come back through center and we'll go the other way. So we're just warming up our spine here, getting everything moving. Good, one more time to that right side. Good, one more time to our left side. Perfect, and then you're gonna drop your hands down by your sides and you're gonna take your left hand, reach up and over to the right. Let that right hand slide down your leg. Up through your waistline on that left side, feeling that stretch down the side of your body. Good, come back up and we'll go over to the right. So reach and stretch over to that right side. Good, one more time to the left. One more time to the right. Good, and back up through center. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start with some standing balance work instead of doing it at the end when we're fatigued. So we're gonna go hip distance with those feet still. We're gonna take your hands onto your hips, hinge forward slightly, and then just a little bit. Okay, so not where we were before, but just a little bit. You're gonna take your right leg, reach it back behind you, point your toes, and we're gonna lift that leg as much as you can and tap your toes down. So nice little lift and tap. You're trying to keep your belly button pulling into your spine. Good. And you squeeze up through your glute. So the only reason why your leg is moving is because you're squeezing that booty cheek as you lift. Okay, if it feels a little nicer for your left leg, you can always put a little micro bend through it. We have 8 more here. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, now keep that leg lifted. Now we're gonna hinge forward more. Try to reach those arms long if you can in front of you and hold it there. Now with your left leg, we're gonna bend through your left leg a little bit and then push back up with your left leg. So bend into that single leg squat while you keep that right leg lifted and come back up. Good. You got it. We have 5 more. Maybe you're wiggling a little bit. 4, 3, good. 2, 1 more, and come back up. Stand tall. Good. Okay, wiggle out that left side. That was your stabilizer, so that was working a lot too. Feet go back to that hip distance position. Okay, hands on your hips. We hinge forward just slightly, so tailbone elongates back behind you. Left leg is going to reach out, point your left toes, and here we go. We just lift that left leg and tap again. Lift. Good. Tap. Again, you want to constantly float your belly button up towards your spine so that you're not arching your lower back too much. Good. Here's 8. Perfect. 7, 6, 5, 4. Big squeeze through that left glute. 3, 2. Now let's keep that leg lifted. Ready? Let's hinge forward more. Maybe you can reach those arms out long. Find some balance there. Reach your left toes. And then we bend through that right leg and push back up. Good. Now we're really working that right leg, working our balance. Imagine that your right foot is rooted into the ground like a tree. 6. Good. 5. Keep that left leg lifted if you can. 4. 3. That's why we have to do it. 2. Good. Last one. Come on up. Stand up. Wiggle out that right side. Good. Always. Okay. So now keep your feet facing forward. Hands are gonna stay on your hips. We're gonna put a micro bend through our left leg. We're gonna go lateral now. So we're doing frontal, we're going lateral. So you're gonna take that right leg, open it out to the side, and just tap it, maybe just keep it hovered off the ground. Okay, open. Good, so now we're working the side glutes. You have glute medius and minimus here, your maximus is in the back. So working those side glutes into that hip area. Good. You can always take your arms out if you want a little bit more challenge for yourself. Good, let's do 6 more there. 5, 4, keeping those shoulders over your hips. 3, 2. Now keep that leg lifted if you can. Bring your hands into prayer. Let's squat on that left side again and come up. Good. Lower, take your time, and up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. At least we're not in too much wind today. We'd be blowing over if it was yesterday. 2 and 1. Good. Shake it out. Almost done. So last little move here, standing, and then we come down to the mat. Okay, so hands back on your hips. Soft bend through your right knee. Flex your left foot. We're going to lift that left leg up and bring it back down. Good. Lift and down. Good. Do 7 more there, and then we'll hold it. 6. Your right side might be burning a bit. 5, because you just worked it. 4, 3, 2. Now let's stay lifted. Hold it lifted. Can you reach your arms out? And we're going to go back into that squat position. Squat, single leg. 10. Good. 6. We're almost there. 5. Root that foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good. Okay, shake it out. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to come down to a 4-point kneeling position. We're going to do some, whoa, my balance has gotten really bad too, by the way. We're going to do some cat-cows to stretch out our spine, and then we'll continue moving. Okay, so deep inhale, you're going to draw your belly up, look at your thighs. Exhale, you push through, lift your heart, lift your chest, and slide your shoulders down your back. Good, keep going. Just go at your own pace there. Inhaling as you draw up to that angry cat. Exhaling as you push back through. Good. Perfect, we're gonna do 2 more. Good. Last one. Okay, now find your neutral spine. So that's that middle position where you just kind of have a little flat back. You're gonna walk your knees back a little bit. And then we're gonna push to a child's pose. Stretch your hips back towards your heels. And then we're gonna come forward, come into a tricep push-up. You guys are gonna go all the way down to the mat and then push up into a cobra. Okay, I'm not gonna do that part anymore, but you guys are gonna push back to your child's pose. Good, come forward, tricep push-up. You guys go all the way down to the mat and cobra up. Good, and then push back again. Keep going. Child's pose, tricep push-up, lower down, push up, and push back. Good, keep going. Good. We're gonna do 3 more. 2. Good. Okay, everyone's on their last one, so all the way through. Good. And then push up and back. Perfect. Now hold your child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right. Good. Stretching out the right lat underneath that, or sorry, the left lat underneath your left armpit. Pushing those heels down, or sorry, hips down to your heels. Big deep inhale there and exhale. And then walk your hands over to the left. So same thing. Hands go to the left. Now we stretch out our right side. Inhaling and exhaling there. Good. Come back through center. Take your hands and bring them onto your back there. And kind of dig your elbows down into the mat. So we're going to wake up those triceps and stretch them out a little bit because we're going to work them today. Perfect. Okay, roll your wrist around. Okay, and then we're going to shift forward back into our 4-point kneeling position. So now knees are walking back underneath your hips and shoulders are right over your wrist there. Okay, so we're going to take our right leg, reach it out long, point your toes as far away from you as you can. And then take your left hand and reach it out in front of you. So thumb up, fingers are now reaching as far away as they can. We hold that balance there. When you're feeling nice and stable, we're gonna start moving. So you're gonna bend your knee and elbow in together and then reach back out into your balance. In together and lengthen. Good, 6 more. Last 3, 2. Now hold this next one. Hold your arm out. I want you to bend your heel in towards your booty, and then you're gonna push your leg up and slide it down. Push up. Good, and slide down just to kind of tap the back of the mat there. Good. Keep that heel squeezing in. You can always bring your left hand down if you need to. Good, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring both hands back down. Tuck your toes under. We're gonna find our tabletop plank. So you're just gonna lift your knees and hover them off the mat and hold it there. Okay, back is flat. We're gonna tap our knees to the mat and lift right back up. Tap, lift. Good, we're here for 8. Keep that belly button drawing in. Last 5. Push out of those armpits. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those knees down. Take a child's pose. Push back. Roll your wrists out because we have to do the other side. Roll them around. Good. Okay, so back into our 4-point kneeling position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now we're going to reach our left leg out nice and long. Reach your right arm out. So find your balance here. Feel stable. Okay. And then we're going to bend to come in and reach back out. Good. Bend in, reach and lengthen. Good. Belly button stays drawing up to your spine as you lengthen out. So you don't want to dip and arch in that back here. 5 more. Good. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold our next one. Hold it there. Kick your heel in towards your glute. Lower that knee down. Push your heel up. Lower and push. Good. We're strengthening that left shoulder here too. You have 7, 6. Keep breathing in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both hands back down. We're going to shift our knees back for another plank. Okay, so tuck your toes under. If you want to go full plank here, you can. So find your full plank if you want. Otherwise, do your kneeling plank. And then either if you're in kneeling or your full plank, we're going to dip right, dip left. Good. Dip right, dip left. Good. And you don't have to tap to the mat. So you just go down like an inch or so and come right back up. We're here for 8, 7. Child's pose coming up in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your child's pose. Take your right arm, thread it underneath your body to the left side and let your right ear come down to the mat. You're gonna open your shoulder up. that right hand back out. Let's go to the left side. So reach your left hand out away from you. We have a little bit more 4-point kneeling to do, but we're going to come down to our forearms, and then we'll be off those wrists and shoulders. Okay, come back up. All right, so you can come down to your forearms now if you want. We're going to work into those glutes here. So we're going to take your right foot again, reach it and point it behind you. What am I doing? Pull knee in, extend leg back. Okay, lift it up high. You're going to pull your knee in, and you're going to kick back and up. Okay, so pull in, kick and reach. Good. Straight back behind you, like you're trying to reach your toes up to the sky. Okay, super important that you keep that belly button drawing in so you don't arch your lower back. And if it feels better for you and if it's okay for your wrist, you can always come up to your hands if you want. We were just on our wrists a lot, so I came off. Good. Get that glute work in here. Let's create those nice lifted tushes. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold your leg lifted. Now bend your knee back in. We're going to pulse our heel up. So tiny pulses. Up and up. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Point your toe again, okay? So we're going to kick out to the right now. So turn your right knee in. Last thing on this side, on our forearm. So you're going to kick that right leg out and bend it back in. Kick, push, bend. We're going to stretch our right glute before we do our left side. Good. 10. You got to keep going. 9, 8, 7. Reach with that side glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one and come in. Good. Now left forearm comes down. We have one more move. Left forearm comes down. Right hand pushes into the ground. Okay, so you kind of open up to the side. Okay, we're going to flex our foot now. Okay, you're going to bring your knee in towards your elbow and kick. Good. We stretch out this side in 10. Good. 9, 8. Left side stabilizing you. So if you're feeling it, that's because it's working. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Hold it. Tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Good. Now sit on down. How do we feel? Good. Getting those legs out of the way now. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then I always scoot myself forward. Little visitors. Good. And kind of push your left foot down and open your right knee up some. You can rock into that right side a little bit. We have 15 seconds here. You don't want to get tight in that hip area. Good. Holding it here and breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side. Ready? All right, scoot back forward, come back down. Last bit of our 4-point kneeling. All right, so forearms can come back down. We're going to reach that left leg back, lift it up, and point your toes. Here we go. Straight up, straight down. Up, down. Good. Use your hands or your palms or your fists to press into the ground as well to help stabilize you. You don't want to just crunch into those shoulders. You kind of want to lift away from your armpits. Good. You have 6 more here. 5, 4. Keep pulling that belly button to your spine. 3, 2. Keep your leg lifted. Flex your foot. Bring your heel in and we pulse and pulse. Here we go. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your leg out long. Point your toes. Turn your knee in a little bit. Oh, sorry. Bend your knee in. Sorry. In towards your right knee. And then you're going to push out and away. Out and up. Out and up. Good. Try not to shift all your weight to the right side. So evenly distribute through your left arm as well. You're here for 8, 7, 6. Squeeze that side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we go right forearm down. I'm going to flip around so you guys can see me. Right forearm down, left hand down. Okay. Top knee is going to bend and kick. Bend, kick. Here we go. 10. Keep breathing. 9, 8. Push your heel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your leg out and lift it. Hold it. Tiny pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Good. Sit on down. Woo. Okay, that's a lot of our leg work in. More to come, but most of it. Okay, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Remember, try to open through that left hip. So push that left knee open. Lift your heart and your chest a little bit. Good. Lean into that side. 15 more seconds here, kind of releasing that hip. We're going to move into our abs next. Let's rock into it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so stay seated. I have a weird thing that I like to face this way. So, okay, stay seated there. We're going to reach our arms long in front of us. Plant your feet. And then we're just going to roll back just a little bit. And we're going to come back up. Okay, so what you're starting to do is activate your core. So as you roll back, you want to think about your pelvic bone cup scooping in and up and your tailbone flying away from you. So you're really moving from right here. Good. And it's just a little bit back. We're not going super far. Good. Perfect. Keep those feet down. We have 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Now see if you can hold back just a smidge here. Point your toes. We're going to lift your right leg up, tap it down, lift your left leg up, tap it down. So barely touch your toes. So we're kind of targeting that lower area here underneath our belly button. Try not to close off your shoulders. So slide your shoulders down your back here. Good. Tapping left to right for 8, 7, 6, 5. It's almost like you're throwing something off your foot to the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then tiny pulses up. Here's our last bit. Pulse up and up. Again, tiny exhales is going to contract your core more. You pulse here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone lay back. Perfect. Okay. Now, do as I say, not as I do during these. Okay, hands are going to come behind your head. So everyone take your hands behind your head. And then float your legs up into tabletop. Okay, you guys are going to crunch up. So you're going to crunch straight up towards your knees and lower down. I'm going to do something different, so just don't pay attention to me. Good. Crunch. So when you're crunching, you want to imagine that you have an egg underneath your chin and your chest, and you don't want to break that egg. Okay, so you're lifting through your heart, lifting through your chest, dropping your belly button down to the ground below your mat. Good. Now we're going to add in some legs here. So as you come up, I want you to reach your right leg out. Lower back down, draw your right leg in. You come up, left leg reaches. Good, you guys keep going. Pedaling right to left, you're still just coming straight up towards both knees. So we're not rotating just yet. Good. The lower you can get that leg, the more challenging it becomes, but don't go so low that you're arching your back. Okay. If your neck ever starts to hurt, you can keep it down and just pedal through your legs. We have 4 more. You got it. 3, 2. Good. 1 more. Now we're going to add in rotation and keep moving. So you're going to take your right elbow to your left knee as your right leg goes out, and you're going to rotate the other way. So bicycle crunches, or in Pilates, it's called crisscross. Your goal is to get the outside of your elbow to the outside of your knee. So you're really coming up and twisting each time. Good. You got it. Reach those toes. You're here for 6. We're almost done with these. 5. We'll rest after this. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Drop your feet. Good. Whew. Okay, so now you're going to take your arms wide to a T and press your palms down into the earth. Float your legs up into tabletop. Squeeze your inner thighs and feet together. Okay, we're going to try to keep our shoulders down and planted to the mat. You're going to drop your knees just a little bit over to the right. You can drop them as far as your left shoulder can stay down, and then come back up. Drop over to the left. Keep your right shoulder down. Good. And then make sure your knees are over your hips and not in towards your belly button. Okay, so you're using your obliques to pick you back up each time. Good. You drop one way, you come up, you drop the other way. Perfect. Your hip will lift a little bit, but your shoulders have to stay down for this to work. Otherwise, it's just giving you a spine twist and a spine stretch. Now to add on, you can drop over to one direction, extend your legs out, pull them back in, come through center, drop the other direction, extend, bend, and through center. Keep going. We're here for 6. Perfect. 5. Good. Nice and slow. 4. 3. 2. Last one. We come back through center and reach those legs up to the sky. Take your hands back behind your head. We're going to come up, exhale, scoop into a crunch here. Okay, my head's going to stay down. You guys stay crunched. We're going to drop our legs right to left. Up and down, sorry. Good. So as one goes down, one comes up. Watch your range of motion. Again, keep your lower back pressing to the ground. Okay, so if your lower back starts to arch up, just lower down a little bit. So just kind of flutter kick there if you need to. Good. See if you can come up a little higher through your chest. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Good. Okay, arms are going to open back up to a T with your palms down to the ground. Head stays down. We reach our legs up to the sky again. Point your toes. We're going to open wide, cross one leg over the other. Open wide, cross one leg over the other. So we're doing obliques here, lower abs, but also your inner thighs. Good. Cross, cross. Keep those toes reaching up. We're here for 6, and then we're going to do tiny crisscrosses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Toes reach up. Can you lift your head, neck, and chest again and just do tiny crisscrosses here? Good. Maybe your legs go a little lower. Crisscross there. Hold it up. You hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. We feeling our abs? Okay, good. We're gonna do one more thing. All right, so hands are gonna reach up to the sky now. Interlace those hands kind of like a Charlie's Angels done. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate over to the right knee and float your right knee up. So you rotate, float, and then go to the left side. Good, almost like you're trying to like shoot off the corner of your mat there. Good, keep going. Good, 5 more per side. 5, 5, really reach and lengthen. 4, 4, 3, 3. Keep exhaling as you come up. 2, 2. Now let's stay over to the right and give me tiny pulses up. Pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to the left. Pulse it. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. Woo! Okay, arms open wide again. Drop your knees over to the right. And then take your head and turn it to the left. Good. Big, deep inhale there. Big exhale. Go the other way. Good. Feel that stretch on that side. Perfect. Come back through center. Okay. All right. We're going to go into our bridges now. So feet are going to go hip distance and parallel. Arms go long on the mat. So you can use your palms and triceps for the first set to press down. We're going to slowly lift our hips up into that bridge. Squeezing at the top and then slowly curl back down. Good. Take your time here. We slowly go up, squeezing those glutes, pressing our heels down into the ground and slowly coming down. Good. So this will massage your spine on the way down. It's going to stretch your hips, stretch your lower back on the way up. Good. Now, next time your hips come down to the mat, pause for me. Let's lift up onto your tippy toes. So I have to walk my feet in a little bit. Tippy toes are going to stay lifted and we're going to keep moving. So we lift those hips up, squeeze, lower back down. Good. Hips lift up, we squeeze. Good. And articulate down. So think one rib, one vertebrae at a time as you come down. Good. Perfect. 2 more like this. Good. Next time your hips get up, let's stay up there. So hold those hips lifted. You're just going to squeeze your knees close together and then just open back in line with your hips. So not wide, just squeeze and open. If you need to drop your heels down, feel free. We open and close for 10. Little inner thighs, little outer thighs. 9, 8. Keep your hips lifted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Open those knees back up in line with your hips, okay? You're gonna lower your hips halfway and then squeeze back up. Good, lower halfway, squeeze to lift back up. Good, we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that belly button drawing into your spine, no arch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hips stay lifted, hold it, squeeze your glutes towards your heels, heels to your glutes, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly melt your spine down and then hug your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a little rock. Good. Okay, now we're gonna walk our feet a little wider. So your toes are gonna stay in line with your heels. Don't turn your toes out too much, but your feet are like pretty much to the edges of the mat there. Arms stay down by your side again. We're gonna lift those hips up, same thing like we did last time, and lower back down. Okay, so same sequence. I'll let you know when to come on to your tippy toes. Good. So now this is just going to open your hips a little bit more each time. We get a little wider. Continuing to breathe as those hips go up. It's going to start to target your outer glutes a little bit more. We're going to get into those inner thighs a little bit more. Good. Now, next time your hips come down, pause. Walk your feet in a little bit. Lift up into that high heel position, and let's continue moving up and down. Good. Slow on the way up, slow on that way down. Good. 3 more, and then we're going to hold it. Remember, your heels can tap down if you need. 2. Good. Lift those hips up and pause. Let's squeeze your knees closed again. Push them back open. Close, push. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one, open your knees up. We tap halfway, lift. Here's our last 10 here. Little hold at the end. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your hips lifted. Feel the connection with your glutes and your heels like you're trying to slide the mat together and fold yourself in half. We hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a rock. Hug in towards your armpits so your knees open wide. And then butterfly position for a sec. So soles of your feet are going to touch. Let those knees open to stretch out those inner thighs a little bit. Good. Okay, we're going to work into our abs one more time through center and through our obliques. So take your legs nice and long. Open your arms back up to a T here. We're going to take your left hand, lift your right leg, and reach over to your right ankle. So you lift, reach, come down, and then go to the left. Good. Right to left there. If you need to keep your head down, you keep your head down and you keep moving. Good. Reach over there. We're going to work into our upper body a little bit next. We're here for 10. Continuing to breathe. Exhale as you come up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Bend your knees. Bring them down to the mat. Perfect. Okay, we're going to grab weights. So grab your weights. Stay laying down once you get your weights. Bend your knees and put your feet on the floor. Hey, guys. Alrighty. Here we go. We're going to hit some triceps here. Okay. So arms are going to reach up overhead. If you want more ab work, you can always do this with your legs in tabletop or add toe taps in. Okay, so lots of options there. Otherwise, feet can stay down. Arms reach right over your head. We're going to bend those elbows back to tap the mat or the ground and reach. So you really want to push up each time. So think about right where you're behind your elbow where it bends. That's where you're working. You're reaching and pushing up into that skull crusher position. Good. Keeping that tummy tucked to your spine so that we're still working the core. Remember, you can float those legs up and keep your lower back pressed down to make your core challenged a little bit more. It's up to you. Good. Really reach those arms back and push your fist up to the ceiling. So you're really reaching your knuckles to that sky. You're here for 7, 6. Very nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your arms reaching up. Just your right arm is going to go now. So just your right arm. We go for 10. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your right arm up. Let's go left. 10, 9. Good. Don't let your lower back arch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down by your side. Float your arms off the ground and keep your palms facing in towards your hips. We're going to hammer curl from here. In and out. Working the sides of our biceps. Good. Bend, reach. Good. Try not to tap the ground at all with your elbows, your arms, or your wrist there. Good. 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bend those elbows in. Take your elbows wide. Bring your weights together so your knuckles are by each other. We're going to bend to our chest and push. Okay, squeeze your chest as you push up. Push and reach. Good. Squeeze that chest. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3. Back into those hammer curls. And 2. Last one. Arms go long. Here we go. Hammer curl. Last set of each. 10, 9, 8. Hovering those arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your elbows bent. Bring your elbows wide. Hands come together. Here we go. Push. Pull. Last 10 down here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Nice job. Drop your weights for now. Set them to the side. Roll your wrists out if you need. We're going to roll onto our right hip. Okay, so everyone go right hip down. Okay, so right hip down. Perfect. All right, we're going to take our right forearm and put it down too. We're going to go into side plank. So remember, we have 2 options. I'll show you the modification first. Your right knee will stay bent. You'll lift up off of that right hip, okay, holding your plank like this. Or you can extend that top leg out and hold your plank like this, okay? All right, ready? Pick your poison. Up we go. So hips lift. Find your side plank. Hold it. Top arm reaches up to the sky. Hold and breathe. We hold for 20 seconds here. Keep breathing. Good. Now let's dip those hips for the last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Good. Okay, next one we're going to thread through. Okay, so again, your bottom knee can stay down. Use your fist or your palm to press into the ground as well. So we lift our hips up. We go underneath and up. Good. Under, up. We're almost there. You have 8, 7, 6. Really reach behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Okay, now come all the way down. Okay, stack your feet and bring your feet forward just a little bit like a banana shape. Okay, use your top hand, your left hand to press into the mat. Make sure hips and your shoulders are stacked on top of each other. We're gonna lift both legs on the bottom up and tap back down. Both legs lift and we tap. Good, we're here for 10. So now we're working the top waistline. Good. Perfect, you got it. 7, keep that belly button drawing in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your legs lifted. Get your top one a little higher. Bottom leg is gonna tap the ground and lift. Lots of inner thighs today. Tap, lift. So your top leg stays lifted nice and high. Your bottom leg is coming in now. So just your bottom leg's moving. Here we go. We have 8. Lift from your inner thigh. 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees in. Okay, sit on up. Keep your feet back in that mermaid position, and let's side bend over to the left. Good. Okay, now left hip comes down. Left forearm, left hip. Stack everything nice and tall. Reach that right leg out. We go into our first plank here. Ready? Hold your plank. Find it, hold it. 20 seconds. That's all we have. Breathe. Good. Now we dip our hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. We reach through this time. Okay, we're gonna reach through. Woo. Okay, it's getting warm now. Okay, so ready? Come on up. Hold it there. We reach underneath and up. Under, up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and down. Good. All the way down. Right? So all the way down. Stack those hips, stack your shoulders, bring your feet forward a little bit. Use your top hand, your right hand to press into the mat. Both legs lift. We lift both legs and lower. Lift, lower. Good. Good. You got it. We're here for 8. Then we do our inner thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Top leg lifts higher. Here we go. Bottom leg taps the ground. Tries to tap the top leg. Taps, lifts. Good. Keep going. You got it. Bottom leg up. There you go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees or feet back. Come on up. Side bend to the right. Left hand goes up and over like a rainbow. Okay, let's finish with some upper body before we stretch. Okay, so grab your weights again. All right. Okay. So remember, weights are optional. Drop them at any point and you can use your own body resistance. All right, so kneeling position. You can tuck your toes under if you'd like. For this first one, we're gonna stretch our quads as well. So we're gonna lift our arms up as our hips go back and then come forward. Okay, just go to where it feels okay for your knees. If this bugs your knees, just lift and lower your arms. Okay. This is gonna be your thigh stretch along with the front raise. Good. Keep going. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Okay, can you hold it back on your next one? Hold it there. Tiny lifts up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward. Good. Okay. So now we're going to go bicep curls out to the side. So you can stay down here in bicep curl, or you can go a little higher, a little more challenge in bicep curl. It's up to you. Good. Just trying to keep those arms away from your body just a little bit. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, got left behind. 3, 2, hold your elbows bent, turn your hands in, pulse, tiny pulses. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your shoulders out. Good. All right, now we're gonna go in to our back a little bit, our chest. So we're gonna open and close here. Good. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Close those hands again. Here we go. Lifts up. Tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Good. Okay. Last thing. Wait, one more thing. We're going to do back and then we'll stretch. So hinge your booty back. Okay. So flat back. Don't look down. Look out on the edge of your mat. Palms come in towards each other. We're going to open those arms and close. So working even deeper into our posture muscles. Okay. We have 10 more and then we're done and we stretch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you ditch your weights. Good. Okay. Interlace those hands behind your back. Reach your hands down. Lift your heart up. Pushing your belly and your chest forward a bit. Squeezing your shoulder blades a bit together. Good. Open those arms up. Pull some back a bit. Good. Then interlace your hands in front of you. Push away and then come down and flex your spine. It's like an angry cat. Perfect. Hands come down on the mat. We're going to do a couple cat cows. So knees under hips, just like we started class. We're going to inhale, draw your spine up, look at your thighs. Exhale, push back through. Good. Inhale, spine draws up. Exhale, push. Good. 2 more. Inhaling up. Exhaling through. Last one here. Up. Through. And then come to your neutral spine. Step forward with your right foot. Let's stretch out your left hip flexor. So your left leg goes back a little bit. You think about lifting your left hip bone up a bit, kind of pushing your left quad out. Good. You can bring your right hand over and stretch over to the right side. You should feel a big opening through that left side there. Stretching this out can help with some lower back pain too. If you're having any back issues, this could potentially help you. Okay, bring it forward again. Then you're gonna hinge back, drag your heel into that ground so we can stretch out all of the bridge work that we did, all of that hamstring work. Good, and then we'll switch legs. So right knee goes back, left leg comes forward. We hold our hip flexor stretch first, opening up that right hip. And then bring your left hand down. Let's up and over to the left. Good, back down, and you're gonna flex your foot, hinge back, drag that heel into the ground. Good, and then let's come to a standing position. We'll stretch just like we did in the beginning of class. So feet are hip distance. We're just gonna push our booty back and reach forward, stretch those arms long. Good, you can let your spine curl down towards your feet, towards the mat. Little roll down, there you go. If it feels okay for you. Bend your knees and extend them a few times. Good, bring your hands onto your ankles, tuck your chin to your chest and roll back up.